Rob, we got our work cut out for us. Get a look in on this thing.
Welcome to Vermont.
Yeah. You didn't know what we were doing today?
Welcome to Vermont.
Yeah, we're going to get that Yukon finally.
Oh.
So guys, we're finally going to get the Yukon that we talked about a couple weeks ago. She got the title. I got everything all straightened around paperwork wise. I actually, when she got me the title, the VIN was on it. So I went, let's run the Carfax. I want to see the history of this thing. She's the third owner. She didn't own the truck very long. I think it was like April of last year she bought it. And then it was around December of last year that the mice got to it. What are you going to do? They get into stuff to destroy things. Some of the pictures, Rob will start putting them up now. Like you see the third row in this picture. It's missing about this much of my arm out of the seat, so I'm going to have to replace the third row. One of the seat belts I noticed was missing from the picture, so it's going to be some work. For the price that I'm paying for it, I really can't complain. You want to talk about a vehicle that was meticulously maintained its entire life? Oh my. It's been to a dealership for everything. The first owner owned it for looked like about 11 years. They had that thing to the dealership for everything. Oil changes look like they're about every 6,000 miles. That's why when I talked to this girl's husband, said the motor was great, runs great. It probably does, because I think displacement on demand on those things kills them. But if you have good oil change routine, they'll actually last a long time. I'm going to try and get that displacement on demand deleted because I don't want to deal with it. But that's kind of some of the history that I know about it right now. We're just got out of Mount Killington area of Vermont. We're heading north right now. We're going to Northfield, Vermont. That's where we're getting it. We'll be there and now. As you can see, it's on the trailer, and Rob, we got our work cut out for us. Get a look in on this thing. You can see the wires that are hanging down underneath the dash. It does start right up. It just doesn't. The pedal doesn't do anything, which I think that's what those wires go to, maybe, because I can see the harness where it plugs in. I don't know though. Until I can see at the bottom of this where where all the foam's been chewed. I'm not really sure until I get the whole inside's got to come out of this thing. But just look at this thing. I touched the shifter and I thought I was going to gag. It's got so much grease on it. You can get a look in the back here. Definitely this seat here is going to have to get replaced. The power liftgate still surprisingly works. The windows seem to work. I can see it needs a driver's mirror. Definitely that thing got incinerated. The motor actually looks clean. The frame, I mean, it's so-so. The spare tire area doesn't look great. But I mean, for a 2007, it's really not rotted. I mean, this stuff is kind of what I expect to see here and here. The plan for this truck is to really keep this thing cheap. I don't want to spend a ton of money on it. Obviously, I need new taillight because that's broke. We need some new seats. The whole inside is going to get tore apart and cleaned. I mean, this is disgusting. The pressure washer is going to be the way to go for the carpet on this. I'm not even going to mess around with trying to extract it. I'm just going to pressure wash the carpet out. I got to figure out what this wiring's missing. The gauge cluster's got about 8 million lights on it. This does show on the recall or on the Carfax a recall. So it says something about the passenger side airbag. So I got to look at that. But you know, like you can see, the mirror up there is just gone, which I can only imagine what that's going to cost. It's got a light. This has turn signal, heated. I can just imagine what that thing's going to cost to get replaced. But one thing I noticed, the bushings aren't bad on this, but the paint is really beat up. That's junk. The frame, you can see it looks decent. Definitely needs tires. These things are shot. Here, I got an idea to fix all this. We broke the bumper, so we might be looking for a new front bumper for this. I don't know. Maybe even a new fender. This side looks terrible. This has been repainted horribly. I might even look for a new fender for this. We got some overspray, which I can get that off with some of my tricks I know to do. This is where the body moldings used to be. You know, just look at this side. I mean, this thing's nasty. That's probably the worst of it in the back here. This is probably the worst vehicle I think I've ever got. I haven't revealed the price yet, but I bought this thing for $450, and there's a reason why I bought it for $450. The muffler's hanging down, which I'm going to strap up because I don't want that thing flopping around when I'm driving back. I'll have to see what I can do to fix that thing. I might be able to put a sleeve over it and reconnect it. You see the spare tire under here. Get up in here, Rob. That's bent. That's something that got screwed up with that. So that's something that we're going to have to seriously look at. It's rotted. It's gone. This is all messed up. Yeah, we're going to be looking into this. The exhaust is just trash. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. The frame rails look okay. I might be able to just replace that, put a new one in. We'll see. So, all right, we're going to get the straps on it, get it all secured down. I'll take the winch off so the weight isn't sitting on the winch, and then we're going to get out of here and head back. Look at this. This is just from me touching that to get up in there. That's disgusting. I told Rob before we went, I can't not know what the codes are. I can keep hearing something relay behind the dash. I'm thinking up in the gauge cluster. I am without a doubt sure this whole dash has got to come out of the truck. It's not good. So let's see what the codes are. Our top down, if you haven't seen the video, you can go back and watch it. I reviewed this a few months ago. We're going to do a VIN. We're going to do an auto. This thing's a hot mess. Oh, no, it's GMC. Confirm. So that's good. Yep, pull the VIN up. So the OBD2 connector's still good. I just don't know what all that wiring is. I wonder if that's the trailer brake wiring that's hanging down. I bet you there's something else wrong with it. Automatic HVAC. Yes, it is. It's under this with, I don't know what this is. I'm going to just say no. Okay, confirm. Come on, give me the codes. I mean, the rockers aren't terrible on it if you look. It's just really, really dirty. And it's really, really all going to come apart and get fixed. Do an auto scan. We got it strapped on. I don't know if it's the greatest, but it shouldn't go anywhere. Oh my God, there's a lot of codes already coming up. So we got, and in the ECM, there's 9. The TCM, the transmission control module, there's 2. Oh boy. Well, let's look at some of these ones. Accelerator pedal, sensor 1 circuit, control module, communication off, lost communications with the transmission control module, lost communication with the transfer case control module, lost communication with the ABS control module, cruise control switch. So all the wiring under here got chewed up. This whole dash, I'm going to have to tear the whole thing apart. Oh, that's going to suck. Let's go back and look and see what this is. Lost communication with the engine control module, communication bus A off, and oh my gosh, what is this? The airbags. Passenger rollover. So the SRS module, I believe, is underneath this seat for the airbags or in the center console, one or the other. And I'm willing to guess that all the wiring got chewed. So we had our work cut out for us, Rob. Rob, I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing that?
Oh, I don't know. Safety first.
Have you seen we're officially losing our minds? Now, I'm concerned that the smell is the garbage dumpster, or it could be the inside of this. I'm not really sure. But we're going to get on the road again and get out of here. I might be regretting this a little. Every time I open up the doors and look inside of it, I want to throw up. It's disgusting. But Rob, do you want to tell them what just happened? We literally talked like we're doing the whole thing. Rob forgot to record all of it, so we had to do it all over again. So we're not just back in New York. We're probably about 5 minutes into New York from the Vermont line. We've got another 45 minutes to be back to the house. You guys will get the really in-depth close-up of just about everything that I can so far see that's wrong with this. And then we'll get in like closer and just show you how nasty this thing is. I mean, it's disgusting. There's no way to put it. So we're just gonna get back to the garage, unload the thing. I know there's a transmission leak, so I don't really want to start it again without anything underneath it because I don't want to destroy my driveway. For what'll seem like for you guys just a few seconds, for us is gonna be another 45 minutes. So we'll see you when we get back. we're back. I've had some time to look at it a little bit more since we got it in the driveway, well, yard. The rear main seal is leaking. Figured as much. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Not really sure what we're going to do with that. The spare tire frame, you could see, was messed up. You can see I'm wearing this wonderful Tyvek suit because, well, I don't want to get my regular clothes in there. Just when I went and got in it earlier, when we went and picked it up, I grabbed the shifter. My hand didn't want to let go of the shifter. There was so much grease on it. I'm going to get a piece of cardboard when we get this down because I don't want this leaking all over my driveway. I don't think I'm going to start it. I think I'm just going to put it in neutral and then take the winch and kind of like, steer it down in to the driveway. I'm kind of hoping it's going to work that way. But we're going to get it unhooked, get it down, and then we can give you guys the full tour of it so you can see the absolute filthiness of it. And I'm probably going to throw some of the garbage away, and then we'll see how much more I feel like doing on it today because it's starting to get hot out, and I don't really want to wear this in the heat. So let's get it unhooked and get off the trailer. Okay, it's off the truck and the trailer. We're going to get a little bit better of a look of it. I'm wearing this. Rob's not, but I'm going to get a lot closer than I'm going to let him. So we're going to come in and really show you how nasty this thing is. The passenger, I mean, this is disgusting. This I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get that carpet back. I'm confident I will. The pressure washer is going to do a lot of work here. But, I mean, look at these door panels. Look at this. This is disgusting. Well, surprisingly, they all work. I mean, this is just wow. I mean, this should be that's disgusting. This is all remnants from the seat in the third row that Rob will get a good look in there. That's disgusting. That seat's garbage. That seat over on the other side and the driver's side is garbage. There's one seat out here. I haven't even looked for the other one yet. I noticed the bottom of the seat right here is gone. That's been all chewed apart. The back is just filthy. I mean, this is all this is disgusting. This is all disgusting. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's what the carpet's kind of supposed to look like. Mouse crap all everywhere in here. Smashed out tail light, which, I mean, accidents happen, I guess. This I can't even open yet. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get that open. Well, there's the rest of the seatbelt that got chewed. I guess we'll be finding a new one of those at some point. But this is the seat that you can see has all been chewed and they've had a heyday with. I mean, I'm going to try and replace this seat. It's not even worth me fixing. The first place that I looked at was right here when I got there. I opened up the door and I'm like, oh my God, that's moss that's growing. That's disgusting. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the trailer out of the way, and we're going to get the ozone machine. But I mean, look at this. This I'm sure never looked like this. I was telling Rob, this is the type of truck that I wanted. I wanted one like this. I always loved these interior colors. I always thought they just looked the nicest. Ugh, look at this mirror. Well, what the heck happened here? So I got this mirror doesn't do anything. I didn't even check to see if the turn signal's working them. Well, that turn signal does, even though the mirror's destroyed. The other one doesn't. Right now it's leaking transmission fluid and most likely motor oil on my driveway, so I'm going to get some cardboard underneath it once I get the trailer moved and back up. When I put it into gear, it will go. Just the gas pedal doesn't do anything, so then obviously, and I can move it around. It's not going to go fast. One part I am kind of impressed before we change scenes here is that normally this stops working. That still works, even though the tailgate's shot. I mean, there's rust across the bottom of it. It really needs to be redone, but surprisingly, that still works. I can definitely tell you it needs a whole new front clip, new taillights. The bumper needs to be replaced because the parking sensors are broke, or at least, maybe fixed. The hatch needs some work done. All through here's rotted. The other side's dented. I mean, that's just... I got my work cut out for me. I might be regretting this, but there's no take-backs in this world. God doesn't like a coward, as my father always says. So get the trailer out of the way, and then we'll get this where it's supposed to be and figure out where we're going to go for there. Party next door. 8 of 21. Those batteries should actually still be good. I have a feeling because it sat so long that the battery's cooked. It's 4 years old, so I mean it might be. I don't know. I'm going to try and charge it, see if I can bring it back to life and hold the charge. But I have a strong feeling with whatever's been chewed is leaving some sort of circuit opening and screwing everything up. So it's probably going to die all the time. So I got to jump start it using the jump pack. Oops, I dropped this. I keep ripping it. I'm going to need this for the ozone machine anyways. Oh, you want to be that way, huh? Come on, don't be this way. There we go. If you guys can only hear the clicking that's going on in that dash right now. Well, we should have enough juice to start it. Jesus, got 50 amps, it says. Well, I don't understand what happened now. I don't understand. Hold on. Let me check the voltage to see what's actually in the battery. Oh, Jesus. Only got 6 volts. That ain't enough start. What do we got when I do this? This. That didn't feel good. I think I gotta let it charge for a minute. Now the fun part. The battery died. Oh, that sounds good. We're gonna get the ozone machine in. I'm just gonna let it run for like an hour. All right, I'm out of the suit because, well, I was sweating. So I have this set. We're gonna ozone this for 1 hour. So I'm gonna put this in the truck. Normally you'd want the vehicle running and the air conditioning circulating. The air conditioning doesn't work right now because the pulley seized, the tensioner pulley, so then it doesn't. I don't even know if it works. I have no clue what works and what doesn't work, to be honest with you. Whew, I might burn these lead cords when I'm done. Well, that sounds good. All right, let's plug it in and let her go. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to piece of cardboard for underneath it while it's sitting here. I don't want it dripping all over my driveway because the rear main seal is leaking, transmission cooler line's leaking. I don't want that stuff getting on my driveway. So eventually I'm going to fix the transmission cooler, the rear main seal. We'll see if it's even worth it. If I get this truck fixed and it's running good and everything's fine with it, then I'll potentially take it down and have our local GM dealer put a new rear main seal in it and just spend the money on it. Because $450, the goal is not to spend more than what the vehicle's worth. I'm sure the shop that looked at it didn't want to, because who would really want to? I mean, this is disgusting. I don't even want to work on it, but kind of like doing this, making vehicles that look like crap look nice again. So I'm going to get the pressure washer out. I'm just going to give it a quick pressure wash and get all the mud and stuff off it so I can get a kind of a baseline of what it looks like. Had a little accident. My daughter fell off the scooter, so it's typical fun stuff around here. Those damn scooters will get you every time. All right, let's get the pressure washer out. I've only got 6 volts showing on the voltmeter, so I have a feeling that half the battery's kaput. It's only 4 years old, but it is also 4 years old. They don't last like they used to, which that's gonna suck if I gotta buy a new one. I can't remember what that is. What, 13? Sure is. Trying to get this done quick because I can smell the ozone coming out and you really should be breathing it in. So obviously the recirculator part of the air conditioner, again, which normally the recirculator would be running, but obviously the truck's not, so trying to get the battery out. As long as it's been sitting, I don't know. I don't know if it would really require the battery to be replaced. The battery is probably fine. So we're going to get the battery out, put on the charger, see if I can bring some life back to it. So far, nothing's breaking, but I'm feeling something's going to break. What I love is the GM stuck these up here and GM'd them into this thing, so it's absolutely impossible to reach. Oh my goodness. That's suspicious. The battery was loose. Alright, there goes that terminal. Goes that one. Get it out of the way. Alright. So get her out. Alright. Bring her in, charge her up. I'm not going to do anything more with it. I might spray this engine bay out. So I'm working with a clean slate. I'm sure this is going to be the first pressure washing this thing's seen in a long time. We're getting the gun out for this one. I ain't using the pistol grip. Whew, smell that ozone. Wow. I might be regretting this. I haven't even done the inside yet. The outside's still pretty bad. I guess you'll have to come back in the next episode to see if we made any progress. So I guess we'll catch you next time. Go pick up that Yukon today finally.
Well, maybe we go get some nice maple syrup, eh?
What are you, Canadian now?
Oh, sorry.
Hey?
Okay.
Shout out to all the Canadians out there.
We got some Canadian viewers.
We do? I think they broke the original key. Oop, I lost my microphone. Hold on. Welcome to my life. Stand by. We're going to cut all this out and then fix it. Okay, there we go. It was car beeping. I mean, I was doing what you normally do. Rob, would you like say anything?
No.
Nothing. Here we go again. No. Yes, no. Oh, yes. Or that actually might be, I almost wonder if that's trailer brake. Rob's going to fix this. I can't even speak.